Welcome to the Subconscious Alchemy. I'm Martina and I'm going to make your life so much easier. Just stay with me. So in this video, I'm going to explain you something that I discovered thanks to TikTok and thanks to one lady that I've been following, and she said something that instantly clicked, and it was like, I need to do a research. I need to know if it's true, and I need to test it. If it's working, then yes, I'm going to actually share it with the world. So she said names and how each day corresponds to different planet, and I was like, is it really? So I've decided to get the information and align myself with the energy of specific planet. So each day is different, and actually I was surprised it worked. It works. My life is so much better. I like to plan things, but so have you felt on Monday like, I can't be productive, I just don't feel it, and you push yourself because it's Monday, so we should start our life on Monday? And have you ever felt that every idea or quitting or new habit or quitting all habits, like we start on Monday, new diet on Monday, new exercise routine on Monday, and it never lasts? So you should start it on Saturday, because it's Saturn day, and Saturn is responsible for discipline, and that will be long term because you think long term. So each day has completely different energy, and I'm going to go through each day of the week with what to do, what to avoid. Of course, it's not possible to follow that schedule like word by word, but it is possible to pick one thing in your day and align yourself to that energy, because sometimes you have to work on Sunday, sometimes you have to have very important meetings on Monday, so you have to, but you can pick one thing and align yourself with the energy, with the planet. Okay, so for me, like, I love to use right energies. That's why I'm so into energy work, into elements, into astrology. I want to have everything working in my favor, because I'm so tired of working like this is like swimming against the tide, right? So I've decided that I want my life to have more flow. So when you want to have flow, you need to let go, but you sometimes need to know what kind of energies to use on that day, maybe specific month, or maybe planetary thing is going on right now, and planets affects us. This world is based on that, okay? Humans are affected by planets. Those who think that are not affected by planets, it's okay, you can think whatever you want, but for those who actually want to align with correct energy, stay with me, and let's start with Monday. If you do the right things on the wrong day, you feel resistance. If you do the right things on the right day, you feel flow. Monday is a Monday. Core energy, emotions, nervous system, inner world. What to do? Reflect, journal, slow down, take care of your body and energy, set emotional tone for the week. What not to do? Force productivity, make big decisions, overload yourself socially. Why? So my Monday usually, and I'm pretty sure that most people, they start everything on Monday. New habit, I quit smoking on Monday, I start a new diet from Monday, and it never works. Because Monday is not about this type of energy. This energy is internal, it goes inwards, it's about self-reflection. That's the best day to work with your subconscious mind, actually. That's why my tarot readings are posted on Monday, those that talk about blockages, okay? Because we are more receptive to that energy, we are more receptive to talk about our blockages as well. So also on Monday, I'm so antisocial, and I started to pay attention to my patterns, to my behavior, to my energy, to how I feel, and I started to take notes. Then I ask people, and I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. So actually, Monday is the best day for Cancer. Okay, Cancer for you, because your planetary ruler is Moon, so you will feel the best on Monday, while other people might not necessarily feel that energy boost like you feel. So yeah, for me, each day I tested for a few weeks. Each day actually corresponds to a different planet, and each day gives you completely different energy. I started to use Monday as a day for self-reflection, as a day to make a soft planning, to prepare actually my content, instead of doing everything the same on different day. Like I was like, okay, I should film it every day, I should do it every day, consistency. Turned out I felt exhausted, and especially on Monday when I don't have such an energy boost. I don't, okay? So if you're into astrology, I would also check what is your moon sign, because that will tell you how to use Monday in the best way. Okay, so let's go to the Tuesday. Tuesday, Mars. Core energy, action, courage, direction. What to do? Take decisive action. Start things you've been avoiding. Train physically. Use your body. What not to do? Procrastinate. Avoid necessary confrontation. Overthink simple decisions. Why? Tuesday is my favorite day of the week, actually. When I started to pay attention, I just need to be super careful. So Tuesday, you should start with a workout, okay? Especially if you have a Mars placements with fire signs. My Mars is in Aries, so Monday is like all in. I'm all in. I do things like I can Tuesday. I can do everything I want. I could conquer the whole world on Tuesday. I feel strong. I could do 2 or 3 workouts on that day, and I wouldn't feel exhausted compared to the Monday when I'm like, I don't think I feel productive today. I will just make notes. While on Tuesday, like action. So I have to always start my day with a heavy workout or with a long walk, because I'm too energetic and I can get myself into argument or start to actually argue with people just because my energy is not processed. Plus it's Aries energy, so sometimes I speak before I think. So yeah, Tuesday is about action. So if you postponed something for the whole week, do it on Tuesday. However, Tuesday, because you feel more courageous, you feel more energetic, you need to also make sure that you won't do something that you will regret on the other day, okay? Or a Monday, okay? So yeah, Tuesday will give you that energy and is good. If you have a lot to do or a lot to plan in that week, like 10 things, I can guarantee you, if you will put majority of them on Tuesday, you will get things done, because Tuesday is a day when you have energy to get things done. So it's lucky for Aries, right? Tuesday is very lucky for Aries. And I think Scorpio has a bit of Mars energy as well, as far as I remember. So Scorpio, Pluto. Ooh, I need to check it. Wednesday, Mercury, core energy, mind, communication, clarity. What to do? Plan, write, organize, communicate clearly, learn and analyze. What not to do? Stay in confusion, speak impulsively, ignore details. Why? So Wednesday is the best day for communication and for organization, and I started to use it to the extent. Also, it's good for travel, okay, because it's ruled by Mercury, and that's the best day for Virgo. So Virgo, if you struggle with communicating things, do it on Wednesday. It will make it will be easier for you. Gemini, also, this is your lucky day. Wednesday is your lucky day. This is like actually I noticed differences in thinking. So when I write things on Monday, I correct them on Wednesday because I have better attention to detail. Hello, Virgo. And I also have better communication skills. So while I could be harsh on Tuesday or too straightforward, or like I said, say it first, think later, on Wednesday I use my brain more. Okay, so this is also nice to check where, and you can let me know in the comments where is your Mercury placement, because that will tell you also how to use because I love when everything works in my favor. Why should I work hard and like force myself to do things when the energy is not right? Okay, and I'm not saying that like I had to align myself to my natural cycle, okay, because I am a woman. So for me it's like waves, 4 seasons in 1 month. So I'm like, I really want to have easier life than force myself. Okay, so how about Thursday? Because this is one of the days that they are different. Thursday, Jupiter, core energy, expansion, wealth, and wisdom. What to do? Share knowledge, teach, lead. Make bold, growth-based decisions, think long-term, and expand. What not to do? Play small, stay in scarcity thinking, hold back your voice. Why? So Thursday is lucky day for Sagittarius, and some teaching says about Pisces as well. So Thursday, Jupiter is like full on, and this is quite. So if this is, you feel it, like on Monday you're internal. On Thursday you want to expand, you want to reach out to people, you want to talk more, you want to show yourself if you're aligned with that energy. Okay, because sometimes we can be misaligned. Okay, and I wrote ebook about Planetary week with all tips, energies, everything is explained, what to do, what not to do, how to use it for your advantage. Okay, so this is an expanded version of this video if you want to have more. Link is in the description box. And also I've decided to have a live on my TikTok on Thursdays and Fridays too, but we'll get to the Friday. On Thursdays, I've tried on different days, but Thursday is when I feel confident. And I felt the difference. So when I wanted to change something on my website, because I designed a website by myself. So on Monday, I felt a little bit tangled. So I left it and I did it on Thursday, and I used completely different wording. And I was like, why should I lower this or like minimal this? Why? So I was expansive. I felt like I believe in myself more. So if you need to take another step in your life, ask for a raise or something that is related to your visibility, the best day is Thursday. But first you need to align yourself, you need to consciously align yourself with the energy. I will probably make a meditation for everyone, including myself, to align yourself with that energy to make it easier and connect that energetically as well. So yeah, endless possibilities, but I'm recording this on Tuesday because on Tuesday I have no filter. But I will post it on Thursday. See, it's working. At least it's working for me. Friday, Venus, core energy, love, beauty, attraction. What to do? Connect, date, receive. Take care of your appearance and environment. Enjoy pleasure without guilt. What not to do? Chase or force attention. Neglect your standards. Turn everything into your work. Why? So yeah, we all should date on Friday. And this is also a day when I really want to connect with people. I noticed that. Well, I had no idea it worked this way because I didn't pay attention to that. But I started to observe my energy. I need cuddles on Friday. I am really like romantic on Friday. I noticed that I want to interact with my family on Friday more. Yeah, it makes me, and also there is that energy of receiving. Okay, I feel more receptive and more romantic on Friday because this is a Venus day. And also I've decided to do like beauty things, hair and all that stuff. And I want, like on Fridays, I always felt I want to spoil myself. So this is like pampering myself. And I'm focused more on beauty than on anything else on Friday, which is good. So this is like me trying to use the right energy. So if you want to have like love confession, or if you want to text someone you really deeply love, want, or this is a good way to interact on Friday, because this person on the other side will be more receptive to that if then would be like let's say Tuesday. Tuesday is about people argue on Tuesday. Pay attention to Tuesdays. They can be crazy. So lucky zodiac signs or the most aligned is Taurus and Libra, because both of them are connected to Venus, and this is like your day. You can get the most of that day. While we people, well, it is like we wait for Friday because this is the beginning of the weekend, and I'm going to surprise you with Saturday, because we have, like most people, they work from Monday to Friday, and Saturday is lazy day. So hear me out. Saturday, Saturn, core energy, discipline, structure, reality. What to do? Organize your life, work on long-term goals, handle responsibilities. What not to do? Escape into distractions, avoid what needs to be done, expect instant results. Why? I'm Polish, okay? And we have a tradition of house cleaning on every Saturday. And this is like when you try to do it on the other day, it doesn't work that good. Like try to do like deep cleaning on Monday. You will be distracted. This is not the day for cleaning. While on Saturday, there is that motivation to start and finish. Okay, if you're aligned, again, you need to be aligned with that energy. You need to actually pick one thing that you will start and finish, and this will boost your whole week. This is also the week when you should make plans for the next week ahead. So this is like when I decide what I'm going to do, what post, what kind of topics. This is what I like. I love Saturdays, and Saturday was always quite productive for me instead of being lazy and doing nothing because you're supposed to, because this is weekend, so you should rest. Saturday is not for rest. Saturday and I used Saturday for new habits, to enforce new habits, because you think long term and you're more likely. So if you want to quit something, it's better to quit on Saturday because it's more, you think long term, okay? For heavy things, like if this is something you're afraid and you need courage to do it, then yeah, Tuesday, Mars Day. But for things like habits, like planning, you will have that energy accessible for you. You can tap into that energy, and this will completely, like, it's so easy. It's so easy to do the right thing on the right day. There is no like you go with the flow instead of pushing yourself, okay? So what about Sunday? What we do on Sunday? Sunday, sun, core energy, identity, vitality, self-expression. What to do? Rest and recharge. Express yourself creatively. Reconnect with who you are. What not to do? Overwork, seek validation, ignore your need for rest. Why? So yeah, it's all about identity. It's all about being expressive. It's all about actually connecting with yourself. While we use often Saturday to connect with family, you might not want that. You might not want that because you might need to reconnect with yourself first. You might need to do something creative. You might, it's sun, identity, okay? It's all about you. So if you want to connect with your family, then use it Friday for it. Meet your family on Friday when you want to connect, when you want to deepen bonds, when it's all about love and affection. While Sunday is all about you and also rest, okay? So many of us, me included, I push myself to the limits, usually on Sunday. While Sunday is about, actually, that's the best day as someone who is a serial killer of own identities. Sunday is the best to work on your identity. If you want to become someone else, if you want to develop, if you want to do things that are linked to your identity, Sunday is the best to sit and do it. Okay, not the other day. Monday is for subconscious mind, okay, for patterns, but for identity specifically. So on Sunday you can sit and you can decide, okay, who I want to be. Me, not others people's expectations, okay? So for me, Sunday, it's usually a day when I always have something fun planned. And this is a day when, like, some joy, childlike joy, so something that gives me joy. I love Sunday in that way. While I used Sunday wrong for majority of my life, okay? While when you start to use those energies properly, it makes a huge difference. Why swim against the tide when you can go with the flow and make it easier? And again, it's not possible. Sometimes I work on Sunday, but only when I feel like I want. Okay, only when I feel that this is like I have creative energy and I want to express myself in this way, so I'm going to use Sunday for that. Okay, but if you push yourself and if you say I have to, it's wrong. Okay, and yeah, so to summarize, okay, let's put all week together, and please leave in the comments if this resonated with you. If you want to actually share your experience, maybe you will test it and you will let me know that, yeah, I think Monday was right, or yeah, let's talk about this in the comments, maybe on Friday when we want to connect with people. Okay, to summarize, Monday, set your emotional foundation. Tuesday, take action without hesitation. Wednesday, organize your mind and life. Thursday, expand, teach, and be seen. Friday, attract, don't chase. Saturday, build structure and discipline. Sunday, rest and reconnect with yourself.